Hello and welcome to Quinn's Tech Reviews. Today I'm doing a full review on the Asus Transformer Pad Infinity. This, as you can see, I have the box in the background. I have to say this microfiber cloth is very useful because this picks up a lot of fingerprints. But to get started, let's look at the ports. So on the bottom, it has the proprietary connector, which this handy dandy charger connects to, and these two things on the side are for a keyboard dock. It locks in to hold it in place. I don't have it though. On the right side there's nothing but a tiny microphone right there. The microphone, by the way, is actually pretty good. On the top there is the volume rocker right here and the power button right here. And on the left we have a headphone and mic in thing, so you can put a microphone or headphones in that port. There's a mini HDMI port, another microphone, and a micro SD slot. Now on the front we have this is Corning Gorilla Glass 2. My dog stepped on it about twice and it's gotten no scratches. It's very good. The camera right here is a 2 megapixel camera. It's not very good for really anything but video chat. It's not the best quality. Better than my laptop though. So on the back we have this wonderful spun design. We have an 8 megapixel camera, autofocus with flash, and you may see this plastic bar. Now that they fixed the problem on the Prime, where the metal would block the GPS and Wi-Fi signals. One thing I have to say, the placing for the volume rocker, which is up here, I just find it kind of odd. It's something to get used to. That's just my opinion. As for the spun design, it looks very good, but I originally thought that it would be more of a textured design, because they put this on a lot of their products, the spun design. Like, I have an Asus laptop. I'll show you right here. And it's got like a lot of texture, like it feels like a 3D sort of hologram thing. Whereas this is just it's flat. And it feels really nice though. It probably would have been awkward with a more textured design. And it feels nice to hold in one hand. It works. So let's talk about the operating system. It's currently running Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich, and it's very snappy because it has that nice Tegra 3 at 1.7 gigahertz, I believe. Right now it's even on battery saving mode. You can't see any lag. And the battery mode options is something Asus created, this little taskbar thing. It has battery saving mode, balance mode, high performance. Let's turn it on high performance mode for this review. You can make it not rotate, so if I do that it will not rotate. I can do the same thing on the other way, like if I have it like this, I can make it not rotate. But let's have it in landscape mode. So I can turn Wi-Fi on and off, Bluetooth on and off, I can mute it, I can turn auto sync on and off, I can turn the GPS on and off, and it'll show me notifications here. And the screen, by the way, is probably the brightest tablet ever made, and it's definitely noticeable against the iPad. This does really well outside. I don't know if you can tell, but that's really bright. Let's turn it down a bit. The screen has like basically no noticeable difference against the iPad. This is full HD 1920 by 1200. It is pretty noticeable that it's better against non-full HD tablets, but against the iPad has 2048 by 1536. It really has no noticeable difference. I actually think this is an IPS Plus display. I think that this has more vivid colors. I would show you it, but I don't have an iPad with me. As for the GPS, if we can load up maps, if I click on this, it says it's accurate up to 20 meters. That's pretty good. I can tell where exactly I am in my house. I'm not going to zoom in on that because I don't want you to know exactly where I live. So if I go in this, I can turn on satellite and all that kind of stuff. I can do directions, like I have directions to stuff. So the email application, I have my spam folder loaded. It's pretty much like an iPad one. It's nice. You can open emails and stuff, and that sort of stuff. And so the browser, I actually think the default browser is better than the Chrome that Google has made, because for some reason I can't load Flash on the Chrome browser, whereas everything else I can load Flash. And by the way, Android is better in that aspect because it supports Flash, while Apple does not. Browsing on this device is just a joy. It's so smooth. If I have Google loaded, I type in YouTube. By the way, this keyboard, you can change it to have make sounds or vibrate when you use it. I type in YouTube. Everything is so smooth. I can use this scroll bar. I can go like this. I can zoom in, and the text is also very smooth because of this HD screen. It's just a joy to use. And I have to say, this screen is perfect for viewing any sort of movie, because it's just the ratio of the screen, whereas like an iPad is more boxy, it's boxy shape. It's just the perfect ratio here. And so Asus provides a lot of freeware, like these are their Asus weather and stuff. Comes with Polaris Office, which is like Word. It's actually pretty good. We load it, do an empty thing. Click on it, maybe. Yeah, there we go. We can do hello world, and also this has autocorrect. If you want it, you can change it in the settings to turn it off. I don't like it very much because some words it doesn't seem to want me to type, and it does something else. Kind of weird. But the other freeware that they have is Asus Web Storage. You get 2 GB free, so it's like the cloud. It comes with My Library, My Net, My Cloud. My Library is basically like a Kindle sort of app, I guess. You load it up. It's like a book. You flip the pages. It's very nice. MyNet is sharing with other devices on the network, like you can share with a laptop or a desktop, even a phone, I think, that's on the network. You can share files and that sort of stuff. My Cloud is basically access to Asus web storage, cloud computing for Asus devices. And I believe there's some more freeware that they give you. like a bunch of apps, battery app, task manager. The battery app shows your battery life. One cool thing is MyZine. It'll show you a bunch of stuff like your photos, the weather, last song, last browsed thing. It's pretty cool. I have it off because I like the just the weather and stuff better. I don't care about seeing my pictures, but if it is kind of cool. As for gaming quality, this tablet is by far the best Android tablet on the market for just about everything, but especially in gaming, and arguably better than the iPad. There are some apps optimized for the Tegra 3 that can run really well, but there aren't a lot of apps for HD tablets, so there will probably be a lot more coming out soon. But as of now, there aren't a lot of HD optimized apps. That's it's not that bad when you're using non-HD app. It looks alright. Let's see, if we load up a game like let's see, oh, the NVIDIA Global. This is to show off the Tegra 3 NVIDIA's made. You can see fingerprint marks already. This, I don't know. So it basically just shows off all the cool lighting and graphics and all that sort of stuff, and how it works with the gyroscope. It all looks very nice, and you're not going to be getting any lag. I can safely say that you're not going to be getting lag. The camera, as I said earlier, the front-facing one is 2 megapixel. The back is 8 megapixel autofocus with flash. So if you load up the camera app, the camera is actually really nice. You can take a picture of that. You turn flash on and off. You can put it on auto, turn it off, picture, this picture, and it looks really nice. It records in 1080p. There we go. I can go to settings. It's in full HD, and actually, it might be worth recording with this instead of my camera. It's really nice camera, especially for a tablet. Right here, with Android, there's integrated panorama. That was too fast, but you get the idea. The battery life on this thing is actually really long. It's rated for 9.5. On high performance, I got about 7-8 hours. That's still really good. On battery saving, I actually got around 9.5, 10. That's actually really good. And so, if you buy the extra keyboard dock, it just goes in like this, and it becomes basically a laptop. It has a keyboard and a trackpad. It'll add about 4.5 hours of battery life. That's pretty good. So before we conclude this, I just want to say one thing about the feel of the device, and it's like most tablets have sharper edges, whereas this, it just fits. It feels good. It forms to your hand, basically. And also, for those who care, it is one of the slimmest tablets out there. It's slimmer than the iPad at 8.5 millimeters, I believe. And so, to conclude this, I think, is the best tablet out there. A lot of it's subject to opinion, but I know it's the best Android tablet out there. As for the iPad, it's subject to a lot of opinion on operating system. A lot of people say the Apple thing is a lot simpler. I have my iPhone here. There's not much to it. You open it, there's apps, you click on one, it does stuff. Simple. Whereas people say that the Android is not simple. I mean, sure, it'll take a bit of thinking to do, but just by watching this video, you've already figured out how to do it. There's the app icons. You move it like this. That sort of stuff. It's pretty easy. But overall, I think this is the best tablet out there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, it helps a lot. See you next time.